All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to try this thing again. My first live stream got stopped for two reasons. One, Windows in all their glory decided to push an update with Dell to my computer. And two, because I had Empire Strikes Back going on behind me, I got a warning for playing copyrighted content. So I'm a sinner notification. So whatever, it's fine. So anyway, I'm going to be back to building, and as I see people pop on and ask questions, I'll get talking again. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep working on this part right now. I'm working on this side piece right now for the clips, and so yep, all the fun stuff. So I'm going to respond to the boss real quick. There we go. All right, back on it here. All right, we're going to try it then this time here. All right, so now I'm working on some of the interior stuff right now for the Eclipse. So I don't know what it's for. I've got like 4 different pieces going on right now, but we'll see what happens here in a little bit. So let's see. I need to find 5 more of these. The good old piece hunt. Oh, they're tricky. They're hey, Dragon King, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream version 2. First one got cut off because I messed it up. It is what it is. So anyway, I'm back to working on this. Feel free to send questions or whatnot in the chat. Fire away. So one thing I like about these Mould King builds is how technical it is. Like if you were to buy this from Lego, this piece would be whole, but I just had to put 5 of these on. Lego would just send you one big piece like this. So it's 5 different pieces. You can see the separations there in the light. So that's one thing I really like about doing the Mould King is that level of detail that goes into it. So even if I put it on wrong, boy, I'm having a day. Oh, man. Let's see here. We need that piece. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, just all the fun stuff, just putting these together. So it is a lot of fun to do, I do have to say. I really enjoy it. I can just find my pieces. Let's see, I need 2 of those. You saw him. Where are you? I cannot see you. Oh. A couple empty cups there. Get rid of those. All right. No. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Dragon King. It's turned it off too. Yep. It's because I had Empire Strikes Back going on in the background initially, and it just killed it because it was a copyright strike. So, all the fun stuff. Oh, man. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm putting these all together. Sometimes this is where the MVP comes in handy is when I get them flat like this because I can hammer them in and really get them set. This alone is worth the price of admission. 1 Mould King set will get you one of these, and they are money in the bank. Let's see, I need this one right here. It's pretty neat. They're using some of these wedge pieces, which it's kind of hard to see when we get out of the way here. So these wedge pieces are great. These were 80s and 90s Lego pieces. And so, it's nice to see the Mould King using these style because I remember these wedge pieces were all the rage. We used to build ships. I was always building spaceships with my Legos. And these pieces were really prevalent. So I like it. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Dragon King. I appreciate that, man. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. After this one, I've got another big Lego set to build, and then after that, I've got 2 Mold Kings. So I've got enough Lego sets to keep me going for some time now. I'll do live videos. I'm going to do ask questions, or questions in the comments, and I'll respond to them later. It's going to be a good time. You know, so. Gotta find these pieces. I like to hide, especially when I need the last piece of the set. It always wants to hide from you. There it is. Sometimes I'm looking right at it and I don't even realize it. It is what it is. So let's see here. I need a 1 by. There's that one. So I'll put it up here. But this is what I'm building on right now. Let me set it back here. But I'm building the opposite side of it right now, which is one thing I like that Mold King does is you know a lot of the stuff is done in pairs. It looks really good that way. So much detail work. That's the thing I like about it. Even though it hurts my fingers sometimes, I really like it. So I'm actually doing, this is Battleship I'm actually doing, the Eclipse class Star Destroyer. That's what I'm working on. You know, this may be your first time coming to the channel, and so this is bag 5 on it. So this is the Eclipse that I'm doing, also called Battleship. So those clear bricks were a pain, man. You have no idea how hard they were to deal with. I'll take black bricks any day. Those clear bricks, it was so hard to see everything that was going on. So... but yeah, I'm definitely going to get Monarch, which is the Imperial Star Destroyer. That's one I'm going to get. And then after that, I'm going to probably get the Venator Star Destroyer, and I'll get that one going. And then after that, I may do the Jeddah one, where it's the Star Destroyer over the city, like in Rogue One. So I may do that one as well. We'll just kind of see how it all shakes out. The Jeddah one is nice because that is, one guy asked me in the comments about it. That is the best valuation for your money is the Jeddah set, because you get like 5,000 pieces for under $200. So if you're looking for a very cost-friendly Mold King set, I would definitely get Jeddah, which is the scene from Rogue One with the Star Destroyer over the city. So, all right, now I got to put these. Oh, okay. I see how we're doing here now. All right, so I got these 2 pieces done, and then I got this cool, like, it's really hard to see. It's got like a window in it. I don't know what's going to go on in the window, but we're about to put this all together. See what it does here. Let's see. How does this go together? Sometimes I like to leave you a little mystery to figure out. No, wait a minute. See, this is why I got to pay attention. They're up on their ends. I thought they were flat. I thought they were supposed to be this way, but they're actually up on their ends like this. It's my biggest bugaboo sometimes is I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. This piece, I'll be honest, this almost looks like something for like Palpatine's throne room or something. That's kind of what it looks like. It's actually really cool looking. Let me get this mounted here and I'll show you. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I hate it when that happens. You go to press a piece in and another piece falls off. It's like, come on, man, give me a break. Give me a break. You know, we're going to get this all seated properly first before I get too... Excuse me. Not my most ideal thing to cough in my streams, but sometimes it can't be helped with all the talking that's going on. And I knew that was going to happen. This stupid thing.
What happened, Dad?
It just fell apart. Sometimes it just happens. I just gotta... take it all off and put it all back together again. Such is life. All right. Hey, Revan. Or Amanda. Cool. Welcome back. I'm working on this piece that I started earlier before you came back. It's kind of trying to get a good angle here with the light. So, and I've got this piece that I'm trying to put together with it, but it just came apart on me. So I'm going to like re-snap it all together. Always the fun stuff. Got to figure out how I did. There it is. Yeah. All right. Let me get this all nice and seated in. Sorry, this is something I have to be looking down to do because these pieces are not all that. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a lot of tiny pieces in this, and they all don't want to seat together properly. There you go. There's some good light there. So I'm trying to get them all seated in properly before I try to do this again where I smush them together. Let's hope it doesn't come to pieces again on me like it did the first time. So that's a really odd. Now, this is something that's odd because these pieces here, these aren't locked into anything right now. These are all loose. This entire surround piece here that you guys see is held together by these two gray studs right now. You can see the separation everywhere else. So, you know, yep. So much fun. Oh. All right. Dragon King is a Vader fan. I like it. I'm a Sidious fan, hence the shirt. So, and Revan used to be Amanda. That's great how you're able to change it. That's pretty cool. So I was actually pretty happy that Sith Bricks was available for me on YouTube and Facebook because I wanted to do like Sidious builds, but somebody had that already, and a few other like iterations and names that I went around with. Because it was hard. I found something that was available on like YouTube, but it was gone on Facebook. And so it was kind of back and forth. Yeah, Revan, I think this is the bridge, what I'm working on, or potentially a throne room. It's kind of hard to tell right now because I still got about 400 pieces in front of me. So I think it's the bridge. I'm not sure. I don't like to look ahead when I'm doing all this stuff in my books. The only time I look ahead is when when it shows me the next bag and it shows me, okay, well, this is what the next bag is going to build. So it could be the bridge for sure, but I don't know yet. We still got a little bit of ways to go in the building here. And so, but we will see as I keep plugging along with this bad boy here. So let's see. Even when you sort out and organize it like this, I still stare at sometimes my pile, like, where is the stuff that I know I just sorted? It's like, come on. That's the worst part is like, this was the last one of these little pieces that I was using for this bag. And I was trying to find it. I was like, come on, you know, what stack did it fall into today? So let's see. Those pieces go. There's one. All right. Where'd you go, little piece? There it is. One piece was in another bag and another piece was in another bag. So this bag 5 actually had, funny as you say, it had 5 bags in it. So this was a lot for a setup. There's a lot of small pieces in this. So this one's going to be fun to say the least. Okay. Oh, I only needed one. It's because I'm not paying attention again. One day I'll learn to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's this one like this. Okay. Strange. Just a weird piece setup. Sorry about it, guys. One piece has stuff going this way, and this one piece goes the other way like this, and so it's kind of throwing me off. My eyeballs were deceiving me. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, so I had to turn off Empire Strikes Back, Revan, because I got a warning that I was showing copyrighted material on my channel. So that's why Empire Strikes Back isn't being played. I didn't get a strike like a big one. Since it was my first ever violation, it was only that. So, and I can't tell if there is 2 on here. So yeah, I just got a warning. So it happens. So let's see here. I need 2 of these. Are they put together? Yeah, they are. It's so weird. Like, this is the piece that I'm working on right now. It's this tiny little thing with a bunch of small pieces. Like, this is my next page of instructions. It's all tiny pieces. So it's going to be a lot of detail work, which I really like, but I'm going to have my eyes down for a little bit. So I'm going to look up and see what's going on. Yeah, Dell computer got hit with an ion cannon. You ain't lying there. So... all right, so I need another stud. I have weird names for bricks. Sometimes they're studs. This is a thick stud. And then I have like the regular stud. It's just like what my brain comes up with them in my head. Let's see, I call it a fire hydrant piece. I'll show it to you here in a second if I can find it laying here in my pile of stuff. Not those ones. One of my cups. I think it's one of my cups. No. All right, I'll find it here in a second. Oh, there it is. For some reason, I call this the fire hydrant because it's got the top and the 2 sides on it. I don't know why. Just weird. The weird names my brain comes up with to put all this stuff together. Let's see. It's pretty neat, though, the way this comes together. How they build like the arches for this could be a viewing aid. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm building right now. I'm just building it. That's sometimes the fun of it is like you have no idea what you're doing until it comes together. And then you're like, okay, now I see what they want me to do, even though sometimes it drives you crazy when you're doing little stuff like this. Let's see. Xana, don't you bark. My pit bull. I love her to death. And so she likes to bark at everything, including the wind. So, but I love her to death. Such a great dog. Xana, don't you do it, young lady. Xana. Yeah, she just wants to talk to everybody. Let's see here. Okay, what is this wanting me to do here? Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, okay, I see how it needs to go on. Just tricky pieces. They're really tiny and small. Yeah. Yep. Star Killer is pretty cool. I definitely liked Dark Lord Star Killer. His armor was pretty sweet in the video game back when I played video games many a moons ago. But yeah. So I like the whole like finger blades on Dark Lord Star Killer armor, and I like how he carried the lightsabers backwards. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, because up until then, most everybody carried their lightsabers up front. So that's pretty sweet on his part. So, okay. Let's see. Finished off. So my sorting cups, when I finish them off, I make sure to turn them over because otherwise they mess me up with like. So I keep trying to find plastic, like smooth ones, because I found these at Target, but they got the waves in them. And it's tricky sometimes when you're looking for pieces because the distortion on here messes you up. So I keep looking for ones that are small this size. Sometimes they're really hard to find. You think they'd be easy, but they're not. They're kind of hard to find. So let's see. I need 1x2. Got an L. All right. Now I got to try to figure this out. Okay. Sorry, I talk to myself sometimes when I do this. I'm just trying to. Sometimes Mold King gives you like really good ways to do it, and sometimes it's kind of tricky to follow along with what they're doing. And so, let's see. Be on there like that. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I'm focusing on this because this is really technical. Another fire hydrant, bridge. Okay. It's really weird how they do this, but I like it. It's tricky to see this. Playing Battlefront right now, yeah, and that's pretty cool. I played the original Battlefront, like back in the day, PlayStation 2 Battlefront, which I really enjoyed. I haven't actually played a video game since Call of Duty Black Ops 1. That was the last time I played a video game. So I'm kind of out of touch with video games these days, as far as what's out there and whatnot. So it's been a while for me. Okay. I've got this piece that faces this way, this piece that faces this way. So I need a cover and 2 studs. The nice thing is haven't run out of any pieces yet, so that's pretty nice there. One thing Mold King is really good about is giving you lots of big pieces. Or not lots of big pieces, lots of extra pieces. So that's pretty sweet on their part that they do that. When I built the executor, I probably had about 200 extra pieces, so that was pretty nice. Okay, so I need 5 of these. 5. Let's see here. It's kind of dead. Is that like you playing online Battlefront right now? I take it. So, yeah. I used to be really good at video games. I was a big Call of Duty fan. Like I said, this was back when Call of Duty Online first came on. I remember playing for Black Ops 1. I was a top 10 player in the world. But something happened and I had to put the video games down, and I never really went back to it since. I mean, I'll pick up every now and then and maybe run a zombies map on Black Ops, and I used to be able to run Kino der Toten on Black Ops 1. I could go to like level 50 before I just got bored because it would take 5 or 6 hours to do. But I'll do that every now and then just to kind of show my kids that not to be messed with in the sticks. But for the most part, I don't play like games online anymore. Now, me and some Mario Kart, I get down on some Mario Kart. I love playing that. I don't play online though. I never play online, but I really, really enjoy playing that online with my kids. And so, okay, so it just sits in there. Xana, come here, baby. Hold on a sec. Xana, come here. Come here. I know you just want to talk to her. Come say hi. Come here, baby. Hey, there's my pitty, Xana. She's like, I want to talk to people. That's okay, baby. No talking to people. Those are our neighbors. They're our friends. So I named her Xana after Darth Xana. For those that know their Sith lore, Darth Xana was the one who killed Darth Bane and took over the Sith after she murdered him. So, have I ever played Halo? Halo 1, back on the original Xbox, was the only Halo I ever played. I've always, my brother was big into Xbox, but of course, my brother was into Xbox, so I had to be into PlayStation, so I was a PlayStation guy. And so that's what I did. This is really weird. So they built this piece here like this, but they don't connect it. Like they connect, but they just come apart. There's no like pieces that are linking them together, which I find is a little odd. And now I'm like double checking my builds to make sure I didn't mess anything up. And it's supposed to be that way. And it looks like it is supposed to be that way. How strange. Hey, we're going to go with it. All right, now I got to build the roof for it. Okay. Let's see here. Because now we're going to get this piece back. I'm going to build the roof right here is what I'm doing right now. Let's see if I can get this is the part I'm going to do right here. All right, let me get all my pieces organized because there's a lot of little ones. All right. So then 2 small ones and then 2 big ones. You think something this big would stand out and it'd be easy to see. There it is. It was upside down. That's why I couldn't see it because I was looking for the jagged edges. And of course it was upside down, so I couldn't see it. You know, my mind does wonderful things to me. So, all right. Let's see. That's pretty neat how they did that. Just connecting pieces together. Let's see. I need a 3. Let's see what else. Yep. It's just us, Revan. It's okay now. We'll hang out. We'll chat. So I'm here. Keep firing questions off at me. I'll answer them to the best as I can when I get a second to look up. This is a little technical right now, so I got to stay into it. My son may pop on here in a little bit. He's at work right now, but sometimes he likes to pop into the live streams and whatnot. So we'll see if he shows up. It's all right. Just having fun building Legos, right? I hope are you building any sets right now, Revan? Or are you just watching and handling the craziness at your place? Okay, see, I see how this connects now. See, it is loose, but this top piece is going to hold it all together. So, all right, now it makes sense now. I'll show you here in a second. So this piece is together like this, and then this is going to sit on top, which puts it together. All right, no sets building right now. I get it. So what is my favorite set? That's actually a pretty good question. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Why is this? Oh, make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, I am doing it right. My favorite set that I have right now is the one I just got from a guy in Ohio. That's Palpatine's Arrest, because it features my favorite character, Darth Sidious, prominently. And so that is definitely my favorite set right now. I haven't built it yet, but I'm probably not going to build that one because it is a really good. It's a collectible item. That one is. So I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna find somebody who has a display case for it, or I'm going to make my own for it before I build that one because I want to take that one right out of its bags. I'm gonna wash the pieces, clean it, dust it, and then I'll build it from there. So that is my favorite Lego set. All right, let me snap this on here. Okay, now this makes a lot more sense. So, because these pieces flail out, but they connect right here to the sides here. So now it's going to finally get the structural rigidity that it should have had initially. One thing I've learned with Mold King sets, you got to press really hard sometimes when you're doing stuff because otherwise it won't marry up properly. And you got to be afraid. You can't be afraid to get a little forceful with it. All right, so this is built. It's pretty neat. It's got these windows in. I'm trying to get a good angle on it. There you go. You can kind of see the window right there. It's got the same on the opposite side. That one's a little bit harder to see. Let me turn on my phone camera and see if I can get it to show a little bit better. There you go. So there's that. But I don't know what it's going to do, but it is pretty cool looking. I ain't going to lie. So yeah, that piece is done. Let me again, camera angle. Let's see. There we go. So let's see. You found an OG Darth Vader set? Like, is that like one of the big ones, like the figures that was like the really tall ones, like the 12-inch ones? So, all right. Well, actually, this is not the throne room. I just turned my page and it looks like it's a hanger bay. So this actually goes on the underside of the set. So I'm going to go mount this here. And I'm going to turn the laptop so you can kind of see me working here. I'm going to bring my book with me. So all this detail to go on the underside of the ship. Oh, a minifigure. Sweet. Ah, yeah, it does definitely. Yep, it definitely looked like a bridge, but this is a hanger. So I'm gonna get this. Let me get this positioned here so you can see it a little bit better. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just focusing on this real quick to make sure I do it right. Oh, it's up here. No, hold on, I have the ship turned around the wrong way. No wonder my brain couldn't put it 2 and 2 together because I had the ship facing the wrong way. So, yeah, it is huge. I think you're here when you showed it from the beginning. That's how to fit in the camera, but it's easily 36 inches right now. I'd say just right now as it is, without anything else hanging on it. So, all right, let's see here. But sometimes you really got to get forceful with putting this together. Now this I don't like. This is going to be a tricky one. Let me bring it down here real quick. So it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to flip it since I got knocked a couple of seats off. 1 second. Let's see if that'll show up. So you see those, let me see if I can balance it here real quick without doing too much damage, but it's got a hook here and here and here and here. But these pieces move. These aren't solid pieces. You can twist them. So I've got to get it all lined up and then push it together. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just focused on this right now. It doesn't feel like it's lining up properly. I may have put something in the wrong spot here. Yep. I sure did. Put something in the wrong spot. Give me a second. I didn't have these pieces supposed to be forward 2 more. They're too far back, so that's why I didn't. And so this is what I said. This is where the Lego brick picker comes in handy because it can get the flat pieces off a lot easier. So let me fix this here real quick. The attention to detail on these is second to none. So you really got to pay attention and take your time while doing it. Now this should fit on a lot better. Now it shouldn't fight me at all. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to fit. I think we're going to fit. Really giving me fits right now because I'm not getting the feeling that it's mounting up properly in here. And so it does not feel solid at all. Pull it back down again. Yeah, it's definitely right. Sorry, just give me a second here, guys. I'm just trying to get this all figured out. That's right. Just wish it would give me the sensation that it's snapped up in there properly, you know? This is the real tricky part sometimes with the Mould King sets, especially with the set that it's already on its legs. It's really hard to flip this around and get it lined up properly. No, it's just, it does not want to go. All right, give me a second. I got to put my problem-solving hat on here real quick. I wonder if these red bricks were put in. That will solve the problem. Yep, that's what it was. Look at that. So what had happened was the instructions had told me to put these bricks here on the outside, and they needed to be on the inside. Now, excuse me, that is really common for Mould King to have happen. So, you know, sometimes you just have to play with it and make sure it works well here real quick. I know you guys are talking on the chat. I'm sorry. I just got to get this straight away before I get back to it. Oh, come sit down. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I wanted to fight the law, but the law won. All right, so now that it's mounted on properly, I'm going to lose a seat. But let's see if I can show it so you guys can see it there. Nope, I just knocked a few seats off, but that's okay. But there's a hanger on there, finally the way it should be. All right, let me put my seat back on here. Oh, I knocked off that stupid wing again. There it is. They have two of these wing pieces just sitting on here all funky, and it's just like, let me lock those down because I'm tired of knocking them over. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I took a little bit of finagling to do. All right, let's see. So how much did it cost, Revan? So this set it's initially, if you buy it from Mould King directly, it's $650, but you get the original box with it. However, if you go on AliExpress, which is like the Chinese Amazon, they have resellers there. You don't get the original box, but you get everything else. You get the original instruction book and everything. And it'll save like $200. And then I got this on sale. It's normally $479 on AliExpress, but I got it for $450 on AliExpress because it was on sale. So, but you look at the piece count. This is almost 11,000 pieces. So, I mean, imagine if Lego had something that was 11,000 pieces. They would charge you $1,000 for that easily. So, being able to get this many pieces for the price, 400, is great. I hate the 10 cents per piece adage. That's like one of the biggest myths there is in the Lego world, is that 10 cent per piece thing. So it's just it's Lego, if I remember correctly, it's actually done by weight, not by pieces. But some people come up with that 10 cents per piece thing because it's how they justify it in their head. I didn't know that initially. Another channel that I watch every now and then had told me about that. And so, sorry, I got to count this out. I need like 14 of them. The little 1x2s, the skinny 1x2s. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So also, I'm going to be going to a convention this year. I'm not going to do any setups or anything. I'm just going to be walking around. But it's the one in Virginia. Let me pull my phone out here real quick, and I'll tell you which one I'm going to be going to because I have it saved in my phone. Or actually, no. Darn it, I don't have the web page saved. But I know there's one in August. It's in Virginia. And so I'm going to be doing a convention then and doing that. So we'll get a chance to get out and see what's going on. It'll be my first ever Lego convention. Just kind of see what's going on out there. All right, well, this is interesting. I'll put 2 of these together. I got 14 of these little 1x2s that I got to snap together. So playing Kogema. I've never heard of that before.
Wait a minute.
Or is that Kamanga?
I think I know about that site.
Okay.
It's just a gaming site.
Okay. Yeah, you may be right, Ashton. I've never heard of it before, so.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
It's not my place to judge somebody for the games they play.
Yeah, I'm a level 24.
Yeah. You're a level 20 Smelly?
24.
24.
That's a high level because how much XP it requires.
Oh, you got a lot of XP, huh?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Kamanga?
Yeah.
Okay, my son's on Kamanga playing. So I can't keep up with all that. Every now and then my all-time favorite computer game is a really old Star Wars game. It's called Rebellion. And I love Star Wars Rebellion. It's the only reason why I have Steam on my laptop here is because I love playing Star Wars Rebellion. And it's about the only place where you can get it. I highly recommend if you like an old-fashioned space combat only game, Control the Galaxy. You can be the dark side. You can build a Death Star and blow up planets. It's great. So if you want a really fun old school Star Wars game that not many people know about, it doesn't have like a huge following like Knights of the Old Republic or something. But get Rebellion, Star Wars Rebellion. I'll see if I can. Actually, I think I have a book of it right down here.
You always do that. Every game you play, you always have a plus point.
Yeah, I sure do. It's because I'm there. Well, there's my original disc. So if you guys want a fun game, Star Wars Rebellion. I don't know if this disc will even run in my laptop. I'll give it a shot, but you can play it on Steam. I got it for like $4. So if you want a fun old school Star Wars game, hit that one up. So, all right, now we're plugging along here. Let's see. Hey, some normal pieces, like some strips. All right. Those are 14s. I need a 12. So, one sec. I'm going to find my piece here. Yeah, where's my flat 12? I talk to myself. What's that old song? I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why, what I do. Okay. Can you please turn that music down, boys? Thank you. Kids are listening to something funky. I don't know what it is. So. There's my 12. I hate that. It was a 2x12. It was sitting in my stack of 2x14s because it was hiding, and so I had to move it around to find it. I do that all the time. Let's see. All right. These are another one. These are another piece that are the banes of my existence right here. These little seats, as I call them, but they're like pivot pieces. These things hurt after a while. They sting a little bit. You're playing and lining the ready or not. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. I am sorry. My son would probably know. Ashton, what's lining the ready or not in Kamanga? Do you know what that is?
No, that's just a song. I'm also listening to it. It's one of the SpongeBob songs.
It's a SpongeBob song. There we go.
Yeah, it's the co-op SpongeBob song. That's the newest trend. I keep up with all the trends.
Oh, you're a trendsetter then, huh?
Oh. I did set the trend for them. So I'm supposed to be buying people.
So this is one of those things that Mould King gets you with right here. So if this, I'm going to see if I can explain it well. So when I had to put these pieces together, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. It wanted me to put 2 of these 1x2s on top of these pieces here. But down here, it shows the pieces aren't here. They're on this end. Oh, sorry. The pieces aren't on this end where I put it in up here, but they're down on this end. So sometimes with Mould King, you got to pay attention because sometimes the pictures get flipped. So it's a very common thing. So sometimes you just have to be able to take pieces and flip them real quick in order to make it work for Mould King. All right. You guys can feel free to ask me any questions about hobbies or anything else. I'll answer them all day long. Let's see. All right, Revan had to go somewhere, so that's fine. We'll just chill and hang out. Let's see. No, that's a. That is not my house. If you hear kids screaming, there's kids outside running around. That is not in my house. FBI, that's not me. I do have to say I live in a pretty good neighborhood where I'm at in Delaware. So yes, Delaware is a state. So yeah. It's actually a pretty good state. I don't got any issues with Delaware. They it's been good to me. I mean, it's tax-free, so those that aren't there, I mean, then that's a huge benefit to being in Delaware is it's tax-free. So That is a monstrous bonus if you ask me. Like, because when I went to the Lego store last night, I dropped some coin. And if I would have had to pay taxes on it, because I'm originally from Colorado, if I would have had to pay taxes on it, that would have irritated me because I probably would have paid another $200 or $300 in taxes for my purchase last night. So that was pretty cool on Delaware's part to what we used to say in the military call habu, hook a brother up without paying taxes. I like it. So yeah, sometimes my military slang comes in there. So it's got me building this big old piece right now. I don't know what it's for, but it's a lot of big pieces. And I like the fact that there's no Happy Meal. If you could see across here, the only blue you would see would be my Technic cups with my extra Technic pieces. But I really like the fact that there's no purples, pinks, blues, greens, whatever. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm in a Lego Little Mermaid set or something with as many colors as they give out. So, I mean, I get that Lego does it to reuse bricks to save them time, but sometimes they just got to bite the bullet. And, you know, like especially my Star Destroyer, everything in there should be bone white. Like, I understand why, or that light gray color, like, why the heck do I have pink and blue and yellow that I can visibly see in my $700 Lego set? Okay. So I don't know what this is for, but I just built it. All right, I got to do some more here. I got 5 there, 2 of these, and a cover. Okay. So I'm going to keep this going until 5 o'clock. And then at that point, I got to break away and start making dinner. I am a restaurant-trained, restaurant-quality chef. So I always make big meals at my house. Very rarely do we do like cereal or you know, pizza. Like I usually make everything from scratch, and so I got to make dinner tonight. So it's always good eating when you come over to my house. Oh, let's see. Okay, I got to do that 2 times. This is the thing that always gets me when I'm building. I miss this more than anything else when it tells you to do something and do it twice. Always gets me. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, I finish it and I got to go all the way back and do it again. It's just, it happens to me a lot. It's kind of funny. It's almost comical in a way. Actually, no, that's, never mind. That's doing something twice. Oh, my brain is having moments. I'm going to leave these guys out because I have a feeling I'm going to need them. Okay, now I need a big, long. That's rare to have Mould King have a block this size by itself. Normally this would be like 4 blocks put together, so that's pretty cool. Gotta pay attention. Oh, Xana. Sorry, my dog. Xana, come here, baby. She must see another dog getting walked, so. Xana, come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to bark at everybody. I know. She sounds vicious, but she'll lick your face off before she'll do anything else. Pit bulls are the greatest dogs, I tell you what. Best dogs ever, hands down. Love pitties. Xana, baby.
Yeah, I'm way ducking knives on people.
No, baby, it's okay. I know. No. Xana. Xena, baby. Hey, you need to be gorgeous girl. No, we're not barking. Okay, come here. It's okay, baby. Yeah, she just has to bark at everybody. I know. Yes, you are. I don't like doing kisses because you lick yourself too much. There you go. I love you so much. You're such a good dog. She would be the star of the show if she would stay up here, but she just can't. So hi, baby. Oh, now she wants attention. See, she noses me and she's like, "Dad, you got to give me lovin's." You could rub her belly for 20 minutes straight, and then she'll still be like, "You need to do it more." So it's love them though. Pits are great. So I built this big tall thing, and I built this big long thing. So we'll see how this all comes together here soon. Xana. Okay. All right, let me see how this is. Sorry, I'm just looking at my pictures right now, putting this all together. Let's see. See, somebody else joined on. Is that you, Revan? Are you back? Oh, I got 3 now. Woohoo, 3. It's a party now. Let's see. Nope, down to 1. That's all right. I had a few jump on. My goal with all these is just to have fun. It's not my goal to make money or anything crazy like that. If I happen to make money on this channel, it's all going to get reinvested into Lego so I can keep on building them. This isn't something like that I'm trying to do as like a cash cow or anything like that. This is just something that, to be honest, it actually helps me with my PTSD is doing Legos. And so, because when I do the technical stuff with my hands, it kind of keeps me grounded so I don't have any issues. Sometimes when I'm having anxiety issues or whatnot, I didn't think that was even possible. But it is, and it's actually pretty sweet that I found something to help me because I'm not a medication person at all. I just don't like it, and I'm happy that I have something like this that doesn't cost me a ton of medication. You know what I mean? I actually don't have to take anything at all because this stuff is great for me. So, all right, we're finally getting into some normal building here, as I like to call it, where you're just using big, thick pieces. So that's a lot of fun. Let's see. I need one of those. Goes right there. I like doing the technical stuff, but every now and then I need a break, and it's nice to do the bigger pieces. Sometimes I have to get the hammer out for this, but these are actually going on pretty well, so I don't need to get out the MVP, which is very, very nice. Let's see. Okay, goes like this. Oh, I know what I'm building now. This is the front of the ship. This is going to hang down at the front of it, like at the very, very front of the warship. So now I know what I'm building. It took me a minute to think, like, what am I doing here that looks like this? Put a hanger on it. Now we're doing this front part, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. And I know we're getting to the end because I'm starting to lose my cups. Which I am okay with. That just means I got to fill them up when I do the next bag. Nope, those are too big. Put the wrong ones on. Mm-hmm. We got 4 likes on the video. I'll take it. Is that you still, Dragon King, hanging on there? I appreciate it if that is you. Hey, up to 5 now.
Look at, I guess found a game that has so many overpowered buffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashton, you always find the games with the overpowered buffs.
Well, there's usually when a hacker comes in, I'll be prepared.
Oh, okay.
Because the nuke won't kill me in one shot.
Gotcha.
And also start going away from him if he's coming yappy with a sword.
Oh, okay. Well, we're getting to the end here, I think. We got probably about another 10 or 11 pages worth of building, and then I'll be done with this set, and I can get it mounted, and then we could be done. Got it laying down on its side right now, because it's just easier to push everything together when they're laying on their side. This is what I'm putting together right now, but it's just a lot easier when it's laying on the side, and so. I need the longer ones. Yep, those ones. This is actually going to be really cool once it's put together. See, this is what I like, how we're doing all the layering of all the bricks everywhere. I'm trying to get the light to angle on it properly so you can see the indentations. But that's what I really like, is doing all this technical work. Especially when it's the bigger pieces, it's a nice break from the smaller ones. So. Nope. Small ones. Right. Yep, we're getting close.
I did the other one. I survived this fall damage.
Yeah?
Yeah, I survived the 1 HP.
Nice, man. Good job, buddy.
There's no healing way. No way to heal yourself. I'm so.
All right, let's see here. We keep building the step up. So I say building the step up. We're doing all this slope work. It's all being done by hand. Let me get it back into the night cell. Yeah, it's just super cool. I really enjoy it. Excuse me.
Launch a guy into space.
Can I launch you into space?
No, it's
Dang it.
He's got to be annoying with his jetpack.
These kids never let me do anything fun. I can't launch them into space. Can't do nothing. It's kids. Love them. Let's see.
Building Clash. Building Clash.
Move the book out of the way so you guys can see a little bit better with what I'm doing here.
Build and Clash.
What are you doing, Micah?
He's trying to find his game, Building Clash.
All right. Well, don't yell, Micah.
Why did I find out myself not falling to die?
Let's see now. All right. So I was kind of shocked that the Mold King set didn't have a lot of the Eclipse didn't have a lot of these. There was probably 200 of these on the Executor, this style brick with the opening. But I didn't get an extra cup of these, so I'm only putting these in as I build them. So that was kind of interesting with the set.
Gets them halfway across the map.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. I see what we're doing now. This is going to look so cool, you guys. It's going to be amazing when I get it up there. It's a shame that only one or two of you are going to see it get up, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
That's the life. You always keep it shut. Rip.
This is going to hurt. These small little pieces got to get pushed down, and it's on there snug.
I guess this guy until his death. Well, it's funny that because I find Misfit gets used to the shot, but probably this other guy with 2 HP walked right into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. I missed the guy I wanted to hit, but I still hit somebody else. I think you can still whopping 50 damage.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. But if you shoot yourself with one, it's like 49% of your health gone,
Yeah.
which is about 90.
So this is what I'm trying to work on right now. You can see that little piece needs to get pushed down, but it is on there super tight. So Thank goodness for a stone countertop. Thank goodness for short fingernails too. That I would have been screaming. That was not nice. Another one. Man. Didn't need the second one because my eyes don't really work. Oh. Okay. I got that attached now. Let me turn it over so you can see it in the backdrop of the light there. So that's all attached. So this is actually the front of the warship here going down. This is going to go to the front of it, which is super cool. I just got to, looks like I got some detail flushing out to do, and then this bag will be done and we can get it mounted. As all my cups are put up, and I just got these pieces right here in front of me. So let's get it on. All right, let's see what we got going on here now. Okay. Please go back here. Yes. This is definitely a time for the MVP to come out. Much better. I'll tell you, this thing is the MVP. Son's over here rocking out to his music. So funny. They got their headphones in, so sometimes I can say stuff and they don't even listen. That's odd. So I have this piece right here. It's a 2x3, but my book is showing me that I should be using a 2x4, and I wonder if that's this piece I have in a bag sitting over here. Hang on a second. I gotta walk over here to my bag, and yeah, that's gonna be it. So it was really weird when I bought my set that this piece came in a bag by itself. So, but it goes right here in my book. So we're going with it. It's just odd that it came by itself in the bag. Maybe they forgot to put it in there. I don't know. Sorry, little baggie, you died. Doing all these cool little details now. This is the thing I really like about Mould King. They go all out for the details. It's pretty sweet. Probably help if I put them on the right way, had them on backwards. I don't think it really matters, but we're going to make it look right for the sake of appearances. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're getting there. Dragon King, thanks for hanging on for the whole party, man. That means a lot. I know it's hard for everybody else. I mean, it's hard to get people to stay on for the whole thing, but you've been on here for the whole second half, and that's pretty cool of you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, because it looks like we are very, very close to having this done. I'm going to put this together like this. That's just cool looking. Gonna get the light to hit it right. Xana, please don't bark. And the light's not going to play ball. You can kind of see the shadow of it as I move it into there. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's see what we got going on here. Okay. kind of a neat touch. Oh, okay. I see why we're doing this because it all holds it together. Okay. There you go. So it's hard to see, but I was snapping this piece together. So there's a hole right here that I thread a piece through, and it snaps together here, which holds this front piece on, which you can now see a lot better. So that's what I was doing. And my dog found something else to bark at. She is going to bark for a little bit. See, now this is where the Mould King thing comes in handy again, because you got the little pusher piece right here. It's going to help get this in just a little bit. Nope, I pushed it too far. Now I pushed it out the other side. All right, so I got that together. So that's what that looks like put together. There's the front that I just got done doing. I need to snap my little pieces back on here. All right. Now it's time to mount it up. So when that's set there, there's my extra pieces. So 5 little guys. It happens. This set's been a lot better though about like crazy, not having a lot of crazy extra pieces. It tells me it wants me to flip this thing upside down. I'm not going to. I'm trying to put this on like this. So I really don't feel like flipping my destroyer upside down. That's one of the things I hate the most. I'm really glad when I don't have to work on the underside anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, I got to thread this in here. Yeah. All right, hold on a sec. Oh yeah, this gets threaded through all right. No, it is not right. Oh man, that piece again. Can't tell me how many times I've knocked that piece off. There we go. These pieces right here, these 2 wings, I can't wait till they're on. All right, guys. Well, that finishes up the build. That was bag 5. So with bag 5, this is really heavy now. We put that hanger on the bottom. And hey, Revan, how you doing, Revan? I just actually finished. So, yep, I finally got it snapped on. put together so that we finish out the whole front of the keel right here. Or not the keel, the front of the battleship. It was all snapped up, put together. It's all plated here. And then I got the hanger on right here. So yeah, we got the hanger on, which is right there. And then we got the front of the warship on there, which is really cool. I like how they did this with this coming down here. So that unfortunately is the end of the stream. Got my eyeballs here. I've actually got to start cooking dinner and prepping because, like I said, I cook big meals at my house, and I'm making sausage and peppers rustica tonight for dinner. And that takes me a few hours to do, as most of my dinners do. And so I'm not going to do bag 6 right now, Revan. I may do bag 6 by myself and just post it tomorrow, but I'm pretty much done with bag 5 because it was about 35 minutes to sort, and then the first stream was like 30 minutes, and this, so yeah, this is almost 3 hours again. So I won't have time to do bag 6. I'll make the camera angle better. So I won't have time to do bag 6 today with my kids. My wife works late, and so this will probably be the only bag today. But I really appreciate Revan, Dragon King, Joe, and a few others that stuck around in the first half for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to get bag 6 done tomorrow. I'll probably do some time lapse so you guys can see stuff going together. That seems to go a lot better when I'm doing this stuff, especially with the all black pieces, because you can kind of see the detail in it. But I had to smush all this together to make it work. And so thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Dragon King, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys on the next one.